What's up, guys? Welcome to the third and final part of our Starfire story, loosely titled The Princess from Tamaran. When we last met our princess, her and Shayera were headed on a ship towards Tamaran, maybe because neither of them really know how to get there because neither of them have ever been to Tamaran from Thanagar. And unplotted space, big, large thing. So while they're stuck on this ship, they decide to do some training because they're warriors, and that's what they do. And much to both of their surprise, Star gets her butt absolutely handed to her. Now, Star thought that her powers were being a little wonky earlier because she's going through a lot of emotional turmoil, but she also thought that she should have been able to fight back better against Shayera. And Shayera was really confused because she saw Star destroy her Gordanian ship, so she knows that she's strong. There was no reason for her to whoop Star like that. But she did. And because Shayera is bringing Star to her family as like a bargaining chip to get some Tamaranians to help fight in the war, she decides she's gonna help Star. Not in like a kind way, but in like a warrior training way, because girl, you better be able to handle yourself out here in case anything happens. Like, I can't protect both of us like this. You gotta be able to protect yourself. Now, as one does when training another, they bond. Just a bit, not a whole lot, because again, this Shayera isn't the bonding type. And this Star is like feeling all of the feeling. While they're training together, Star can kind of feel like what it would be like if Blackfire was exactly the same, but a good person. That feeling in and of itself makes her feel homesick in a really interesting way. So secretly, Star has had a way to reach out to her family this entire time, but she's decided not to do it because she didn't want to take Shayera to her family like that. But after this bonding time, she reaches out to the secret radio space chat that the family is on. But all that bounces back is a song and a flashing image. A funeral song and the flashing image of the Tamaranian royals, her family's crest. That they won the war, but at the cost of their king and queen. And this obviously distresses Starfire just so ridiculous. So she blasts out of the ship, her powers kind of work, and she just flies angrily and aimlessly until she crashes into, you guessed it, another Gordanian ship. And because her emotions are wavering, they're able to capture her this time. Fun fact, they're very close to Earth when this happens, and that just so happens to put her in virtually the same place that we get her in the show. About to break out of a Gordanian ship, about to crash land onto Earth, filled with emotions, grieving, angry, upset, afraid, unable to reconcile everything that's happened within herself. And I think that really adds an interesting amount of emotional weight to what she's going through when she first gets to Earth. Also, Shayera and her ship follows Star and ends up at Earth as well. And while this is not the planet of warriors her and Huro were trying to get, I'm sure they're gonna find a reason to keep Earth around. Also, Shayera's ship barely makes it because, like I said, Star blasted her way out. Her ship barely makes it to Earth, but the last of the power her and Huro have that conversation makes her a secret spy on. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.